Hey guys, it's Raven Scry here again. Still out with the swans. I'm out a little bit further in the water too, which is nice. It's very cool. We're quite a warm day here. It's kind of around 30. It hasn't quite got there yet, but it's heading for that. But yeah, I'm feeling to connect in, just give a few messages from Spirit, connect into a few scenes, scenes that seem to be important, that seem to have important messages. For it may not just be one, it may be many. It's like sometimes messages can come through and they're speaking to many people all at once, in various different ways, and that's the magic of like psychic medium work. It's like outside of time and space, and you know, sometimes we can think, God, how can it be like that? How can that have a message for me? But it does, and it's like amazing magical stuff, so I love it. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to connect now. I'm going to connect now to a woman and her belly. Worrying. There's a woman here, and she's worrying, and I can just get this sense of feeling of held in the belly, feeling of like I'm holding on and I'm worried, and it's like anticipating something that's she thinks is going to happen, but it hasn't happened. But it's like she's just like clenched in the energy is how it's being shown. Now I want to say, you know, she's very very clenched, very consumed by what's going on. Now there is a child that is walking up to her. I feel as though this is her child, and this child is walking up to her and kind of reaching out, but it's like she's very much in her own energy and her own worry, and it's like there's a divide here. She's not noticing this child. Now I'm going to move toward into the sense of this woman and actually what's taking place, if she could be speaking, and what she would be saying. And really, I'm worried about her. It's talking about my sister. I'm worried about her. I'm worried about what she's doing. It feels like it's like she's been doing things that she shouldn't have been doing, and I'm worried about her. She's very, you know, stuck in this loop of worry around her sister, or trying to understand what to do, and you know, how to help, or you know, how to make some sort of change. Meanwhile, there is this child energy there as well. Now I ask Spirit if there's any guidance or advice here for this person, for this situation. They're talking about you can't do anything here. You know, you can't make things. It's like you're taking on the whole burden, the whole responsibility of this situation, but you are not able to. It's like there's free will here. She is doing her own thing. She has her own path, and so really there's a need to let go of the worry, and just to know that she is taken care of, and that she is on her own unique path of learning and growth, and that you can't be holding the burden of that. So really just allowing yourself to just find a way to stop worrying about her and know it's not your responsibility, and it's not for you to have to carry and hold. Ooh, okay, I'm going to move along from that one now. Something just bit me on the leg as I was... Whoop. I'm just moving over here. Ooh, okay, so we're going to move on to the next one now. Charlie. Hey, Charlie. You're an older man, Charlie. I feel as though he's wanting to speak to an older woman, but either that or they are close in the spirit world. But there's just this older Charlie, and I have this older man, grey older man, but wanting to speak to, like, there's an older woman, and they're laughing together. They're laughing, It's like they're very happy and like joyous in their connection. I feel as though this perhaps could be a memory of when they were on Earth together. It's like a memory, It's like remember when this was the case, and they would always be really laughing and just joking, and it was just light. Everything was light and free in the energy. And I ask Charlie. Have we got Charlie here? Yeah, we have Charlie here. I ask Charlie, what's the message here? Do you have a message for someone in particular? Talking about being stoked about the progress that you're making, and I feel as though this is to do with a male that's living on Earth at this time. A male, dark-haired male, just talking about how proud, stoked he is with what's the progress. It's like, wow, I'm just so stoked. He's giving a thumbs up to congratulations, so proud of you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one there. Okay, the next one I'm gonna ask, actually. I'm gonna ask Spirit to bring through something that is really touching the heart. Really touching the heart. Excuse you if I'm a little bit wobbly here, because I'm in the water as we speak, and there's a few little march flies around biting, so I'm moving a little bit. Okay. Touching the heart. Okay, we have heart. We have these hands. Someone's holding this delicate heart space. It's like these two hands appear, and these hands are holding like this ball of light. Now I feel as though this is perhaps connected to somebody's spiritual practice. These hands are holding this ball of light. I feel as though it's a golden ball of light. It feels like it's very solid in nature, although it's the energetic solidity of the way the energy feels. And I am talking to you, because I can hear that. It's like, are they talking about me? Yes, I'm talking to you. Talking about it being, you noticed, like, this is a female I'm talking to, I feel. Whoop. And saying that you're noticed. Your work is being noticed, and it's like, although you're doing it in your own space, your own time, it's like, I see your altar, I see your setup there and what you're doing, spiritual work. It is noticed, it's being seen by Spirit. They are preparing you for more. They are, in some way, it's early stages of your work. Now, I don't know if it's a newer process or not, but it's like, and when I say that, a newer process, newer work process that you're doing, if you're new to some kind of spiritual practice, or perhaps intuitive, mediumistic learning, but it's like early stages. They're showing me early stages to whatever it is that you're doing. And they're showing me little tiny bird feathers that are like the little baby feathers. So it's like they're wanting to express it like that, because it's like they're the baby, so it's only just been born, it's tender, and also the protective inner little tiny feathers are also cradling and keeping warm the most sacred and like keeping protected, keeping this new energy so protected as it grows. So they're just wanting to acknowledge that, oh, there's a horse. So they're just wanting to acknowledge the need to keep your space protected and know that it's in early stages, and be gentle with yourself. But they are, just wanting to say they're there and they're with you through this process. And I'm going to just look down here in the water, and there's a little feather that's appeared. Okay, I'm going to do one more for this video. Talking about five. Look, here we go. We've got horses. They're talking about five. Okay. Significance of five. Okay, they're showing me a $5 note. They're giving a $5 note into the hand of a male. I feel as though this places who this is with. So someone's just got a $5 note in their hand, or they've just been given like this $5 note. Okay. They're talking about, there's a reference now to a car, and to this person who, it's like they're in this kind of quite a newish looking, sporty looking dark car, and it's like it's quite hidden, the energy here. It's quite an interesting kind of strain. Now, as I move toward this male energy, as to what is going on for him, because it's an interesting scene. It's not really telling me a lot. I want to say, I'm seeing this man driving, but he's kind of not in a very good place, and some of the things that he's thinking about are a bit, can I say, like a little bit dark, like a bit angry, a bit vindictive. And really, Spirit is wanting to say here, like, whatever's taken place here for you that's led you to these feelings, this story, it's like it's not the way to go about it moving forward. It's not the way to allow those thoughts to become a reality, is what they're saying. You can have your thoughts, but they're saying, like, things have changed, things have passed, and there's no need to be trying to get a revenge or this sort of energy. There's no need. It does not serve a purpose, and it won't serve a purpose for you, and it will in fact hold you back and backfire. So really, they're stressing to you the need to look inside, look at what is actually taking place within your own self here, because it's deep. And this is probably the last thing you're going to want to hear right now, but it's needing to be looked at, and it's an angry energy, and you need to kind of recognize what's going on for you, and not deny it, but certainly not play it out with somebody. Realize this is your energy, and this is your energy to move through, not to give to another. That's the importance here. And of course, reach out for support if you need it, because it's you do need it, is what they're saying. Don't allow things to escalate to the next level. Don't. Okay? Don't do it. And this is involving children as well. Don't allow it to escalate to the next level. Like Spirit's putting a big line here saying, no, stop. Okay? So receive this message. Take this message. I'm going to leave that one there. Whew. Okay. All right, so it's interesting because I asked for the one with heart. Now I can't even recall what came through there. As I do these, you know, it's like they come in and they go out, and it's like if you can ask me to recall what even came through, it's very hard. Sometimes these tiny little parts are retained, and you know, if I can move into a certain state of consciousness that's like back there, it's like, oh, I can retain that again, yes. But most of the time it's gone, and I have to really listen back to what's been said to understand what I've said. So I'm going to wind the reading up here, and I hope that these messages have reached those who need them. I'm going to be bringing through more videos really soon. So lots of love to you all. Raven Scry signing off.